It's you and me against the world. Many bear market fears are plaguing all around the cryptocurrency lands, friends. We've been speaking about stuff like the weekly super trend for BTC, but also other crazy things happening, such as surprising altcoin strength, which is leading us to question what's actually running a lot of these cycles. Well, it could be a lot of the US Fed balance sheet liquidity injection tightening. I've been speaking to you about that since literally 2022, and I started popping up on Twitter telling everyone, hey, the economy that we know is way weaker and different than everyone thinks. It literally all relies on liquidity most of the time. It's not as super strong as robust that everyone makes, which is actually what we've been seeing over time. That's why a lot of people believe the economy is really sick. But then we had this surprising rebound of the economy as rates went from 0 to 5%, okay? And we're able to sustain itself and not go into a massive Great Depression. But where does that leave us? We're still here for crypto. We think things are going to get better. I want to share with you some other news and stuff that's been going on as well. So just I showed you as well, friends. So Warren Buffett, okay, world's greatest investor, is leaving at the end of this year. He's pretty much retired now, but he's done like, his Berkshire Hathaway company. They made a big move. They bought Google. Now Google's like gone up only for 20 years, and a lot of people literally they've lost their minds because all the soy boy bears said AI has popped and Warren Buffett's got a lot of cash, and then he literally just turned everything on their head. He bought $5 billion of Google. And some of you, I saw my friend, Mr. Colin talks crypto. My friend Colin, who likes talking about crypto, he's saying, oh man, it's a really weird move. Maybe he's chasing the top, but something I want to share with you, all this information, right? Warren Buffett bought Apple when everyone thought it topped here. It literally, friends, everyone thought Apple had literally gone, it was up, by the way, by that point, it was up like something like 50x or something in 2016. They thought he was an absolute madman, and now it's up another 9.6x. Okay, I just want to show you exactly what, like, look, this is it. This is the chart, okay? When he was buying it, this is what it looked like, dude. This is what it looked like. You see that? That's when he bought. Everyone's like, whoa, but look what ended up happening, okay? So he's done the same thing with Google. Let's actually check out Google. I don't know if they have that alphabet, that trash name. But yeah, he's buying it up here as well. A lot of people saying, oh man, literally could be over, bro. But just showing you as well, you know what I mean? Like, stocks fans are just the Magnificent Seven. They are magnificent for a reason, okay? But we're here for crypto. We're here for the business cycle to go up. We do have JeetPhobia. JeetPhobia, a fear of selling the bottom, okay? Somi has JeetPhobia after seeing Tom jeet the bottom of PulseChain right before a 25x rally, okay? So we have JeetPhobia out here. One of the professional Google definitions as well. Because, friends, price pot, what you pay, value is what you get. If you really think something's worth value in the future, selling it now, man, it kills me. It kills me to think, like, it's worth something in the future. Not just PulseChain, but all the altcoins. Also, friends, in other crypto news. So I have this clip here. I'll let Haseeb just speak a bit.
Well, so, speaking of the legal side, one of the other big stories this week has been the ongoing trial of Low Carb Crusader. Low Carb Crusader, of course, being the MEV bot run by these two brothers.
So we're talking about MEV now. Category MEV. What is MEV? Minor extractable value. It's literally on-chain crime. It's front-running. It's unfortunately, it is a big problem in crypto. Because what happens is if you don't set your slippage correctly when you're trading, bots, scammers, that's what I call them, they are thieves, subhuman filth. What they'll do is they check the pool of the data on the chain, and then they front run you. They sandwich you, So it's literally the equivalent of, okay, you go to a mother and her child at the grocery store, and she's got $100 worth of groceries. You put a gun to her head, and you say, lady, give me that grocery item now. Give it to me and give me $100. And then what you do is you go and buy the grocery items using your $100 and the groceries. But then when you go to the lady, you go, okay, that'll be an extra $10. Give me an extra $10 on top of that, and you'll get back your groceries. That's literally what they do. They do this within like milliseconds, right? So what actually happened was these MEV bots, okay, this very fantastical, funny story, okay? So these MEV bots, they're scamming and stealing off everybody. On Ethereum, they're all these scheming and scamming. Some geniuses, two MIT nerd kids, they made a tool, a way to trick the other thieves. and then they took $25 million from the other thieves. They out sandwich thieved the other thieves. And so what did the thieves do? Insiders. They obviously bribed the Ethereum miners and the relayers, and they got their IP addresses. They tracked down who they were, and then using their insider deep state thievery, whatever they did, they went and they bribed the Department of Jelly Beans, the DOJ of America, to take these guys to jail, right? And they actually take them to court. Now it's funny, the jury was hung. Okay, I'm hung too. That's what she said, but the jury was also hung. And they couldn't make a decision because they're like, wait a minute, who's the victim here? Seems like a bunch of two people playing a game, right? And someone just had more money by the end of it, which is great. So that's why I like seeing this news, because I'm like, man, like if this was 2022, the jury would have been like, they're all thieves. And now it's like, I feel like the universe is getting better. It's just we've got to get the price action and stuff for crypto just to reflect that. Cookie slap. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should, just like anything in life. I'm working on a bot that will trick the bot that tricked the bot. It's called the final boss bot. So that's actually called. Well done. Yeah, so this is, I hate white fence. MEV, so I'm passionate about this because it's one of those things where it doesn't really affect us. It affects a lot of people because you know how to avoid it. Just put your slippage really low when you do any swapping, okay? But, you know, crypto's so low, you probably don't want to look at it for another 5 years. But I care about stuff like that because, you know, it doesn't directly affect us, but I hate watching people get robbed. I just hate it. I can't stand it. Watching people just get robbed, and you have these scum quant nerds coming out going, no, it's part of the code. It's part of the code. I just love to just round these guys up in a room, friends, and just get me pointy elbows and just go. In other news, friends, we also have PulseChain LibertySwap Finance today. So LibertySwap Finance, now, friends, let's be delicate about this. We know, like, look, we're not going to get an insta-peg for PDI with high odds, okay? Because, like, why would someone pay you $1 for something when there's plenty of people who will sell it for 5 cents if you get there, or 10 cents and 15 cents? So I've been telling you this a long time. But LibertySwap have now opened the bridge. And they've said insta-peg in a few hours, no. In the midterm, maybe. We will see how things play out. We only want to help on the tech side. Carl Hex, there we have it. Nothing ever happens. How long is midterm? Thanks for your hard work. So, yeah, I know it feels like a bit of a kick in the nuts just to hear those words, but we knew it was like that anyway, man. This is no surprise to anyone. And yeah, obviously, PulseChain prices today, unfortunately, everything getting cratered as I'm watching it, down heaps of percentages out here. Man, PulseChain's 80% below SAC price. Man, PulseX is down 88% below SAC price. Oh, man, everything's just absolute garbage. What do you do, man? Everyone's just sold everything forever and ever and ever. What do you do? I think this reflects all our emotions and everything out here. What do you do? Look, let's be honest, okay? Let's friends. I'm here. Man of faith, lighting more candles. Okay, lighting more candles, which I promised you I would do. And I'm not going to let a run out candle stop us from lighting another candle, okay? Okay, so look, when we speak about stuff like, oh, what can we do and things, remember, proof of candle lighting, okay? Look, everyone can do what they want, dude. I'll just tell you now, I will strongly push back against anybody who claims the right thing to do is to sell something you think has high value in the future, sell it now to go and trade. Okay? I will strongly push back on that. Okay? And anybody who makes claims that you should go do that, you go ask questions. Okay, hey, give me a list of 10 people who've done this under your indicator or your group or anything. I want to see them, dude. I want to see them. Interview them. I want to see them. I want to see their accounts too. I want to see their accounts. Show me the public. We're on crypto, right? Show me the accounts. Show me the proof that they've been doing this trading thing and it's been working. Show me the track record. There is none. Okay, you don't get that. All right, and then when you do get track records, you get that stream finance kid who appeared as a prodigy and genius, and then you get a freaking $93 million wipeout, okay? Because it ends up just being a leverage loop Ponzi anyway, okay? So I'll tell you right now. So I think it's my friendly responsibility to tell you. When I say it sucks, I don't mean give up. I'm just saying, of course it sucks. I'm not saying be happy. But I'm also telling you, it's way better than selling what you think is worth $1 in the future. Not just peanut, but PulseChain, PulseX. It's a figurative dollar. I'm just, if you're selling, if you think something's worth $1 in the future, you're selling it for 5 cents. You're selling it for 10 cents. You're selling it for 1 cent to go trade. Bad decision, dude. Literally bad. And we can actually emphatically tell you this. 99 out of 100 cases ends up bad. 99 out of 100. And we have the stats. They're all real. Okay, not made up. 1 out of 100 people who open up a leverage trading account or when they start trading, 1 out of 100 have more money than what they start with in 12 to 24 months. 1 out of 100. Okay? Maybe some cases 5. Do you want to know something funny, friends? This is actually cool. Cool but sad. Okay? Sports betting. Okay, the real odds for sports betting. Now, sports betting has no leverage. People like, punting on horses and football games and basketball games. For sports betting, only 5 out of 100 customers actually make money. 5 out of 100 retails. And it could be within a space of a year. Yeah, in a space of 1 year, 5 out of 100. So, someone put in maybe $100 and something. And yeah, just think about that. Now, that's no leverage. Okay, and when you're throwing it in, you're throwing the whole thing in. You can't lose more than you kind of put in or what you allocated. But with crypto, the odds are even worse because you got leverage and you got volatility and you got scamming results up and down. Yeah, so it's and even if crypto was just 5 out of 100, your odds are terrible, dude. Your literally odds are terrible, friends. So that's why I want to stress to you. That's the best thing to do is literally, can you buy more? If you're still working, friends, if you have jobs that you can basically, or get in a second job or sell stuff around the home, do whatever you can. Try throw pennies in. You can. Okay, yeah, that's the right answer to do. Try throw whatever you can, even if it's $10. Even if it's literally $10. Just I got something, whatever. Even if it's just $10. Okay. You're throwing in whatever breadcrumbs you can. I don't know, mentally you don't want to do it. I get it, But that's the right answer, Just because someone doesn't like you doesn't mean 1 + 1 doesn't equal 2. But yeah, the right answer, if you think something's still valuable in the future, has been taking a long time, yes. The right answer is to put whatever spare ammo you can to throw it in. A lot of people run out of ammo. I get it, man. We're on the same camp, but that's, at least you know. Now also, this is cool but funny and also sad. Many emotions. Donald Trump's approval rating for 2025 looks exactly like all of our crypto price action, down only. So look at this, from almost plus 15%, it literally is the altcoin market. It's the price action of this year. It's actually Bitcoin as well. Isn't that wild, man? It literally just looks like there's this double bottoming thing, and then there's no bottom, and here you come right here. Net approval, a huge swing down. So that's why I think, look, man, they're going to have to change something. What can they do? They're really trying to manipulate the Fed to get things on the way. We'll see. This was a Tom Lee post earlier. To me, the weakness in crypto has all the signs of a market maker or two with a major hole in their balance sheet. Sharks circling to trigger a liquidation and dumping of prices in Bitcoin. Is this pain short term? Yes. Does this change the Ethereum supercycle of Wall Street building on blockchain? No. P.S. This is not a time to use leverage. Don't get liquidated. He's showing the cute sharks. And also bearish euphoria. So a guy, literally, his username is nobody. He goes, I am nobody. And he's replying to Tom Lee saying, you are totally clueless, Tom, and disingenuous. We both know crypto isn't recovering until 2027 plus. Have you ever said anything correct at all, ever? Bearish euphoria. Here you have Mr. Greek Inquisitor. Just 2 more years, sir. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. So Tom believes, friends, this Chinese exchange cabal. Put some holes in here. But hey, man, it's a believer's cycle. I'm still lighting the candle. Like, subscribe, belly button all. Catch you in the next one.